Good morning. Hope your day is going great, guys. My day is awesome. It's super sunny day and it feels so amazing. Early in the morning, actually, it's 8:30. And guys, today I would love to share with you about very interesting topic about beauty. And I have today Jeanette Denevrier. She is an author of book Raw Vegan Beauty, which is absolutely incredible. And by the way, Jeanette, she's passionate about high fruit, raw vegan lifestyle. And she's been on this for more than 10 years, which is super incredible. And she has so much to share. And I'm super excited to get you here. We're gonna talk all about beauty today, which is incredible, incredible, incredible. And yeah, let's see. I hope you will get so much value from this.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
beauty.
Hi,
Oh,
Boo.
how are you doing?
I'm such a big fan of yours. Even though we're friends, I'm like, I love you so much. Oh my
You
God. Okay.
know, you are like the most high energy person I know. Like you always happy, you always fun, you always just like have such a beautiful energy. It's incredible, and I believe
Thank you.
that, your personality, but I also believe that fruits make a huge role, right?
100%. I wasn't like this. I wasn't this person 10 years
Yeah.
ago. For sure.
Mm.
For sure. I was actually really depressed. I was really a depressed person. I was even literally suicidal in my life. Yeah.
Mm.
Like really low. And the fruits and the diet, it changed my mind. It changed everything. So
It's
yeah, it's so
it's
funny you call me that because I used to have chronic fatigue and be really depressed.
But
Yeah.
you see, it's really awesome, and it's never late to start, dive into this lifestyle. I always say it doesn't matter you 1 year old like Leonti, he dived into food lifestyle, or you 55-year-old, or you're 25, or it really doesn't matter. And our body is so wise, and it's healing so fast, and it's regenerates so fast, and it's just incredible seeing how, like we say, like I like what you say in your book, that it's not about that we eating the fruit, it's about what we're not eating, because fruits kind of get our space in our stomach, and like we're getting calories from good source, and then it means we're not putting bad stuff in our body.
Yes.
That's really incredible point of view, because like when you look at this way, it's kind of like easier to connect, and you kind of like understand better, like why it works this way, because it's like combination of putting good and not consuming bad. It's like,
I agree. Yeah, it's what we don't eat that heals us. That's
yeah.
from Arnold Ehret. Arnold Ehret taught me that. And yeah, um, honestly, I just have to say I'm so nervous right now, guys.
No, don't be nervous. I can start. I read your book, guys. Jeanette's books, Raw Vegan Beauty, has 241 pages, I think. I read
Yep.
them
Wow.
all.
Oh
Seriously,
my
because
God.
like some books you just read like this, and kind of stop in topics which are interested. I read Jeanette books every single page. It took me some time, but I seriously, because I got so much value from every single page, like seriously, like everything you're talking about, and mindset, and self, accepting, and like the very beginning, it's like very important. I wish like every person like will just read it, and it's really amazing. And I like this thing, let me see, like you deserve the best. Like every single person deserves the best skin, the best hair, and the best life, period.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what's going on in your life, you totally deserve it. And Jeanette shares so much tips about how to get into this mindset. I think it's like the most important, because even like what we use on our skin, what we eat, it's like, of course, it plays a role, yeah, big role, but like your mindset, it's like the first thing that we should all start with. So it was a huge change for you. Tell us more about it.
Yes. First of all, thank you so much. I love you so much, and we'll talk about your book later too, which is amazing. But so yeah, I was actually talking to Raw by Mara the other day. You guys may know her, and she used to be a model at professionally, and she was telling me how people like models that she knows, they were so beautiful but felt so ugly and depressed, and they were getting paid. They were literally getting paid to be models. And it had me thinking like, wow, isn't that like all of us? Like we all don't feel good enough, no matter what we look like. And that's why I wrote this book, because for the first, 30 years of my life, I didn't feel good enough. And, I really want to inspire people to, first of all, embrace who they are, love themselves for who they are, not just what they look like. And then we can enhance what we look like, right? Because we deserve to look our best. We really do. And, in the raw vegan world, it's kind of looked down on to like be glamorous and beautiful like us, it's more like sometimes, it's more natural and hippie, but you can be natural and hippie and yourself. If you like to embrace your feminine energy, you can do that in a natural, healthy way. And I really look up to people like you who are beautiful, feminine, but also super healthy, living a very natural life. So yeah, that's why I wrote the book. I just wanted to go into the real core of what's wrong in society, which is we don't feel good enough, and we've got to fix that. And then we can work on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. And I also like your comparison that like we all know that you are what you eat, like obviously like your food choices, they determine the way your skin gonna look, next day for sure, like what you drink or what you was eating. Like I see on my skin next day, like right away, and I'm like, ooh, so like if I would like eat late, or if I would eat a salad which had more fat, then I usually like to have it, like more avocado, let's say, or more nuts. I feel it right away. The next morning I feel like, I feel this extra fat, or I don't know, like I really feel it. And I can totally see like how many, like, some of people I know, like friends, neighbors, whatever, like, and I know that they eat like regular standard American diet, and you can see it, like they're skin texture, I would call it. Yeah, you can totally see how it's like more pores, and it's just not like this, and I have no foundation, guys. I have like no powder on my face. It's just like this, it's really awesome. And they ask me like, how you glowing? And I'm just saying, okay, that's because I'm eating this way, and I'm drinking, juices, and I'm eating fresh fruits, and all this amazing, lots of water, drinking water and everything. But people still, for them, it's like it's hard to connect all these dots and hard to make choices. But I like your comparison in a book that you say, do you want to look like a French fry, or you want to look like glorious, juicy fruit? And yeah, we're choosing fruit, and we're choosing fruit every single day, because it's not like we choose fruit today and tomorrow we eat French fries. No, it doesn't work this way. It really works like it's consistency. It's every single day, like choosing food which makes you feel good and look good. Yeah. So
yes, I agree, and I truly believe that we look exactly like the food we eat. Guys, she glows because she eats food that glows, that is vibrant and beautiful and healthy and fresh, okay? And if you eat things from a box, from a bottle, from a package, if that's the majority of your diet, that is exactly what you're going to look like. You're going to look processed. You're going to look cooked or dehydrated, or not healthy, greasy, salty, fatty, I don't know, all these things. It's really true. It's really true. Yeah. So I personally struggled with cystic acne from the age of 12 to the age of 26. And it was so bad.
It's crazy, right? Like it's like a huge part of your life. You was just like feeling bad, about yourself.
Yeah, the most important part, like the most hardest part, I would say, of my life, being a teenager, early 20s, and I suffered with acne. It was all over my face, all over my body. I still have scars. I still have some scars on my body, and my face too. And so I had such bad self-esteem because I really thought that that's who I was, and it turns out it was not who I was inside. My value, I was valuable, and I just treated myself like crap. And then I just ate more crap, and it was a really bad cycle. So in 2012 is when I went raw vegan, and I eliminated all of the animal products from my diet, all of the cooked and processed food from my diet, and my acne slowly started to heal. And it was really when I went low fat, Okay. So like you were saying, if you eat avocado, this is so interesting. And then people can see it, you know, you can see it on your face. You see it on other people's face. It's interesting because in 2017, so this is 6 years after I went raw. So I was raw since 2012. And I went to Woodstock Fruit Festival. And it's funny because I was actually a high fat raw vegan for the whole first 6 years of being a raw vegan. And somebody there, he said to me, he goes, because I was like, I can't lose weight. I'm eating raw. I'm so healthy. I can't lose weight. But I was eating a lot of avocados, a lot of nuts, a lot of oil. I was eating olive oil in my dressing every night. Okay. A lot of salt, all this stuff, dehydrated food every night. And he said, you're full of mucus. I can see it on your face. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, what?
What is that?
I'll just go back to my cabin now. Thank you, sir. But
and you think you're vegan, you think you're already doing good choices, you're already like, so good for your health, for the planet, for animals. But it's a huge difference, guys. So when you're vegan and kind of like eating, even some processed vegan, or even if you don't eat processed vegan, but you eat high amount of fats, it's completely different from vegan and being low fat. It's like a tremendous difference in the way you feel and the way you look. Seriously.
Absolutely. And by the way, oil is a processed food, guys. I want to just remind us of that. Oil is a process. You don't find oil in nature. So I was a raw vegan, eating oil, avocado every night. Sometimes I ate 2 avocados in my salad. I was like,
so good. It's so delicious. Why would you stop with one? It's just
cashew dressing every night. I was just going to town because I didn't know. And so that's why. And then once I gave that up, my skin really started to be like so clear. So like my pores started getting smaller. All the scars started fading and I started feeling better and my hair started growing more. And I just, honestly, it just changed everything for me. And I just wanted to say real quick, the reason why I went away from the fats, okay, and the way I was able to is to have the recipes that really, really help. And right now, there's a raw vegan bundle, which I'm sure you know about. But in case you don't, in case you don't,
we can repeat. Yeah.
We, for the next 5 days only, we have something called the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. And in this bundle is 55 raw vegan low-fat recipe books. And honestly, it's the best deal on the internet right now. Okay, it's only $50 for 55 books. Give us a heart in the comments if you bought the bundle so we know who we're talking to. Give us a heart below. Yeah. And these recipes in this book like this, I wish I had when I first went raw, because then I wouldn't have been suffering with like struggling to lose weight all the time, struggling with very oily skin still.
It's just an answer to all your questions, guys. It's just, it will help you in every single way. It's incredible. I wish I could just give it to everyone, like be kind and give to everyone, but it was so much time and effort from all the contributors, everybody came together and created this unbelievably, valuable product for you. And just like, don't even think. And now it's like I say, you can just assume it as like being your Christmas gift, pre-Christmas gift. And it's like an investment in your health. Seriously. It's like, don't go to restaurant once, don't buy a couple cocktails.
Right.
And you set, and you have resources for you for the whole next year or for your whole next life, all this amazing. And it's not only about recipes. It's like recipes are very valuable and good part in this bundle. I have my ebook Savory Raw, and there are so many other amazing recipes. It's just mind-blowing, but it's way more than about just the recipes. It's so much inspiration, transformational stories. Is just incredible. And even your book, like about all your tips about, because again, what we ladies eat, it's very important. It plays a huge role, but how we take care about our body, our skin, anyways, like people think that I do nothing. No, I do something, I do very little, but I still do something.
I do something too.
Yeah. And it's important how you share and you have like very structured in a book about everything, skin, hair, your body, like, everything. It's super, super awesome.
When you're, yeah, I wanted to touch on that because, you know, now that we are so beautiful and glowing and, you know, just shining examples of health and beauty, people think that I was born like this, you know, that I was born with clear skin, that I was born with, you know, just being so beautiful. But you know what? I wasn't, okay? I was actually anemic at one time. I had very, very bad acne, guys, in case you just joined us. I was overweight. I had chronic fatigue. I had eczema all over my body.
Looking at you now, it's very hard to believe, seriously.
And you know what? What happened was I hit rock bottom and I had to just go all in on this diet because I just was like, I need something to change. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I did, and it changed my life. And where was I going with this topic? Oh, yes. I wanted to say, we were talking about the bundle real quick, guys. Lina has a book in the bundle called Savory Raw. And I just want to tell you, thank you for making this book because I am someone who gets very intimidated by these raw vegan recipes. Okay. I'm raw vegan for 10 years now, but I am a mess in the kitchen. Okay. A mess. Like a mess. And your book is not only so beautiful, but the recipes, like, they don't intimidate me. I literally can make these recipes. And that's what I love about this book because you don't need a dehydrator. There's like only a few recipes with dehydrators.
Only a couple recipes, yeah.
And the sushi, I never made sushi ever. And I cannot wait.
Favorites. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. And it's so easy too. Like it's
it's very easy, and you know that's what I like. I myself personally, when I open book with recipes or ebook with recipes, and when I see a list of ingredients, I'm like, okay. Or like 10 steps to make it, or like 10 steps to make it, like start 2 days before, then do this. I'm like, who can even do this,
With 33
I
ingredients.
I understand that some people love being so much, creative and so much into all that. I have kids, I have my dog, I have my husband, I have my job. I just don't have time for all that, like to be like so into it. So I love keeping all the recipes super simple, easy steps, easy ingredients, and then you can add whatever you want into it to make it as complicated as you want. This is like a guidance, and then you go. And and so I hope that people make it and then like how it's easy and how it's delicious, and then they just make it again, and then they, it's kind of like that.
Yes.
And now there are so many ebooks which are gourmet ebooks and easy ebooks and just smoothie ebooks, and it's cool that there is inspiration for everyone. I have so much inspiration there. I think I'm all set for a year or 5 years, I don't know, with 1,000 recipes.
Me too. And you know what? There's always there's a real need for that. When you start being healthy, you're still going to crave certain foods, desserts, savory foods, salty foods, sweet things, burgers, pizza, and there's all these recipes in this book. There's tiramisu, there's raw vegan quiche, there's raw vegan sushi, there's everything you could ever want in this one bundle, $50. It's like a no-brainer. And now I remember my point from before, sorry. When I was saying, like, okay, people always ask me about my skin. People always ask me, wow, you're so lucky. People say, you have beautiful, clear skin. But it's not an accident, guys. I didn't wake up one day and, like, just clear my skin. I took some steps. I started a raw vegan diet, but it's on purpose. I've been working on this because I deserve to feel comfortable in my body, in my skin. And that's what the book is about.
Every single day, like every moment of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what the book is about. The things that I've learned how to do. And they're simple things. Okay. Like, honestly, everything I do is simple because I don't have the patience. Like, I have also,
I'm with you,
I have
zero
responsibilities.
patience.
I don't have kids yet. But
when we do aloe mask for hair, me and Taya, we do it together.
Oh my God. One day I might have kids, and honestly, you're gonna need to make this as easy and simple as possible. Living a healthier life, clearing your skin, looking your best, feeling your best. When you make a decision to be healthier, you don't get extra time. Time doesn't just appear. So that's why I love your book. And that's why I wrote my book, to make it as simple and easy as possible to feel and look your best. And you can do it 100%. You can absolutely clear your skin, lose weight, feel better, feel more energized, heal any ailment that you have. We have done it. We have done it.
Yeah. That's incredible. You know, I myself, I also, you know, struggle from acne since maybe 12 or 13 or something like that, you know, the moment like your period starts and you have all this thing in your face. And when I was so little, I lived in Kazakhstan, there were no like any like concealers or any like foundations, so I was just wearing my acne on my face and I felt miserable. I felt that I'm just like miserable, and I have some pictures or you know, from the childhood, and I look at them and I'm like, yeah, I can totally get why I felt this way, because I just had it all over my face, and I had this, you know, bad habit touching them, and you know, and it's getting growing even more and more. So I also had all this, and I all this, you know, from in Kazakhstan. So we were eating lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, which we grew in our garden, but we were also eating lots of like fried food, like, you know, like hand pies, or, you know, there are many names, I don't even know how they're in English, but anyway, it's like little pies which are fried in oil and have a filling of, let's say, cabbage. But again, it's like fried in oil bread with some cabbage inside. It's like not healthy food at all, but it was so delicious, and you know, kind of stuff like that. And so eating all this and always having, you know, extra weight and not feeling comfortable. And then I started like starving myself and doing all the diets and being in the gym all the time. And I leaned, I was super skinny. I was like, I looked very good. I looked very sexy, you know, all awesome. But, you know, feeling miserable inside, you know, always like, you know, limiting myself, having a ton of makeup in my, on my face. I wouldn't leave my house without my, you know, beauty bag, which was like stuffed with like foundation,
with me,
powder, then you know, like all kinds of stuff. Like I wasn't just feeling like, if I would leave home and I forget it, I would go back home no matter what, because I wasn't feeling comfortable at all. And I would go, whenever I go to the restroom, I took it with me, and I see what I need to, you know, to cover, if something is like, you know, I need to cover. And this powder all the time, you know, so I would like put like 10 layers of powder during the day, because my skin would be oily, and I, instead of, you know, using some other ways to remove this oil, you know, I would just apply extra layer of powder. Crazy.
Isn't that crazy? And how much money and time
Yeah.
and nothing ever, like literally you were probably not happy, am I correct? Like at the time, even though you had all this makeup on, your skin looked great because you were covering it all up, you know, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
What's inside you, what matter? And inside me, I was very, you know, fragile and very uncomfortable in my own skin. You know, like deep inside, you know, when you are happy, when like it's incredible how we all hide kind of like our insecurities by these beauty products, and really we like spending so much money and doing this. Like now, I have like just a handful of beauty products which I use. That's it. You know, and actually I have it here.
I would love to know what you use. Yes.
And look, this is it. So this is exactly it. What I'm using now. So it's good. You know, it's good. I can like count how many products it is. That's it. So I don't have like cabinets of like, you know, stuffed with beauty products. It's just like handful of things which I use, and they work. And
can you show us? Can you show us what you use?
Yeah, sure. And again, it's like with food, you know, it's not about what it's very much important what I apply to my body, but also what I don't apply. So I stopped using foundations. I stopped using powders. I don't have powders anymore. Seriously, I don't have it. It's like doesn't exist in my beauty routine. And so the less you use, the better. And I know there are so many people who don't use anything, and which is awesome, and I truly respect it, and it's cool. I still use something, but it's like just a few things which I use, and you know, that's how it is. So what do you want to start with?
I want to see everything you use, because I want to look like you. That's my goal. So yeah. Tell me what you use.
So we'll start with every morning we brush our teeth, right? And so I use this. It's charcoal based, you know, whitening. And super natural ingredients. It's Australian-based brand. I really like them. And look, my teeth are kind of white, and I don't whiten them. I just use this thing.
Okay, what's the brand?
It's called Kiko.
Okay.
Yeah, it's based on activated charcoal and coconut oil. So basically, if you would make your own toothpaste, you would probably use the same ingredients, you know. Yeah. And I just don't make my own. I use this one. It's super cool. And every morning I use this thing. If you guys don't use it yet, please get it. I have this copper one, but they can be made from different, you know, materials. It's your tongue scraper, and that's the very first thing you do in the morning. I learned this trick like 20 something years ago, you know, when I just started practicing yoga. And yoga teacher, he like almost on the first class, he was like giving some introduction about also, you know, healthy routine, drinking lots of water, and he mentioned tongue scraper, and I've been using since then. It's like,
He mentioned it for what? Like, what did he say exactly?
because it just cleans and detoxify your body from the very beginning, from in the morning, because lots of things build up on your tongue. And do you use it too?
I do, but I use it because I know that it's really good for getting rid of bad breath. So every single morning, I always brush my tongue, but I didn't know really.
But it's like your tongue is a buildup of so much bacteria, you know, and like my tongue is pink. Lots of people's tongue is white because it's just all the bacteria builds up during the night and during the day in there. And so this is such an easy way. You just scrape like 2-3 times, and your tongue is, you know, nice, and you will see like when you scrape it, you will just see like all this white kind of like thing which you didn't expect you have on your tongue, and you don't want it, you don't want to swallow it, you don't want to drink before you did this procedure in the morning. So that's the first thing I do in the morning, like scraping my tongue and brushing my teeth with my favorite toothpaste, which I really like. It's the only thing I don't like, it's black, so you have to like wash your thing more often. But you know, it's totally worth it. Yeah. And so yeah, that's about it. Then for the face, I have 2 brands which I use. My favorite one is Asia, and I've been using it for many years already. You know, I love the way they package their thing. It's all like and the way they based all the ingredients, you know, it's like super natural. It's super awesome. I really love it, and I don't never even trash the bottles. I usually reuse it and put other stuff and just like
I recommend them in the book as well. I find their stuff to be high quality. And by the way, everything I recommend in the book, I don't have any partnership with any company because I wanted to make sure it was fair, you know? So I didn't partner with any company, and I don't think you're sponsored by them either, correct? Like, this is just something you love.
You know, like I have affiliate code, but you know, I'm not like, it's not my priority. You know, if you want to use it, you use it. If not, there are so many other things to use. But I like these masks, you know, like once a week, I definitely do a scrub for my face, you know, to remove the like all that particles, and it's called vitamin C probiotic polish. And then I apply, depending on how my skin feels, I apply this red mask or black mask. You know, they both super cool. They both super detoxifying and clarifying the skin. And so depending on how I feel, I use it. Then what else? I have the cleansing milk, so which I just use every morning and every evening to remove whatever I have, you know, like oil or, you know, like I am applying mascara on my eyes, so I remove mascara with this. But also, you know, you recommend, and I also have it in my bathroom, this like just like a little jar of coconut oil, and most of time I actually use just coconut oil to remove you know, from the eyes. That's cool. So this one, and every morning I use, guys, this thing. It's my favorite. Yeah. So you just do, you know, these moves, you know, like this for like a minute, you know, and I have like, you know, like a you know, specific way. Like I first do this, and I do this way, then I do that way. Of course, I do my neck, and I do it here. And I kind of love that how it's relax your skin, but at the same time energize your skin. It's kind of like wakes up. It's like a good massage, and it's so addictive. Like I've been doing this maybe for a year now, and I just can't imagine, you know, like not doing it, because I really like it.
I have to do this. I have to start doing this because I had one, but then I lost it while traveling, and I really want to do this. So now my question is, how long do you do it for?
Just for a minute, you know, just for a minute.
I can do that.
I apply my serum, and while my serum is getting absorbed, I'm just doing it. So this Asia I really like, and they have amazing, you know, very nice products. But you know, I have to tell you, they kind of like good care, in my opinion. I'm 40 years old, you know, so I need to my skin or something more working on a deeper level, because Asia kind of works on an outer level, and it really makes you feel great. It smells awesome. It's really very powerful ingredients in there. But I, you know, have to share with you, I've been doing bad things to myself, like Botox 3 times. in my life, and because I felt insecure about my wrinkles around and you know, here and there. So I've done it 3 times. I hate it all 3 times, but I was just hoping that okay, next time will be better. It wasn't at all. And so then, you know, I finally stopped doing this, and I haven't done this for the last year at all. And I just accepted and loved my wrinkles, and accepted that I can't at 40 look like 20. It's totally fine. So I accepted my wrinkles, and I like them. And, you know, and I just like, it just, my life became so much easier, because before, when you do these injections, you see, okay, I'm very flat here, but then I have a wrinkle here. Or I would have, you know, great eyes around, like no wrinkles, everything's great, but I would have a wrinkle right here. And I would look at myself in the mirror, and I would see this exact wrinkle, and I would like, don't like myself overall.
And that's all you would see, right?
And that's all I would see. And it was so painful. Oh my gosh. And like, you can't remove them all, but when you removed part of them, you definitely, you can see all the other ones. Now, guys, you know, I don't know, maybe I will be, I don't know. Now it is, I don't know if you ever will do it. I think I would prefer not to do it, and I would just, you know, age gracefully without, you know, punishing myself and, you know, injecting in my skin, in my precious body, you know, these toxic things which you don't even know how they affect you in the long term, right? So I'm not doing this anymore. I'm free, you know. I seriously feel I am free. And also I have lots of friends who still doing this, and they really love it, and they really feel beautiful doing this. Okay, it works for them. I just know for myself, it doesn't work anymore. And, you know, it was not a mistake, you know, we all like learning our mistakes. It was like my way to come to it. But now I understand, no, I like it as it is, and it's totally fine. But I'm using these 2 products, you know, during the last like months. Have you ever heard herbal face food?
No,
I will post about them soon, you know, with all the details. But it's like the purest form of skincare you can ever imagine. It's not just plant-based, it's like made of only plants. It's raw, it's made of only plants.
Oh, I want to try it.
Yeah, it's like 50 botanicals, and they're super powerful. And starting using this brand, I started seeing how my wrinkles getting less. Crazy, but it's true. You know, wrinkles around the mouth, you know, wrinkles around the eyes. Still have a lot here, but because, you know, I'm very mimicky, you know, but like this, what bothered me a lot, becomes smaller. And then all this sun damaged spots, which I didn't have much, but I have a few, had a few. And yeah, you apply specifically this, you know, one of them is cure, one of them is serum. So you apply cure on specific spots, and it really heals. And sometimes, you know, I don't have like pimples much anymore because of, you know, clean diet and lots of hydration and just not using all the stuff I used to use before. But sometimes during periods, I like, not every month, but like once in a while, I would still have something, you know, in my face. And usually, you know, it takes me, you know, I will see it. Okay, then I will do this. Then if I'm lucky, it will go away in a day. If I'm not lucky, which 99%, it will like, you know, expand and become a mess on my face. And so it usually takes like a good week to heal completely, you know, like if I had some like something. Again, it's not happening very often, but happens sometimes. Now using this botanical stuff, you know, which is like really magic in a bottle, you just apply, and in 1 day, in 2 days, you just have nothing. I just had recently here something, and like, it's not a bump, it's not like even painful, it's not inflamed, because these botanicals, they like really
I have to
work.
get it. I have to get that.
You just have to get it. Yeah, and it's
because
really
I still break
like,
out once in a while,
and it's really like
period.
It's really like brightens the skin, and it tightens the skin, and it's like, you know, it's like, again, it's like additional support which you can offer for your skin. And what I love, that it's only plants, that it's raw, that it's like super incredible. So which aligns 100% with our lifestyle and with what we want to apply to our skin.
So somebody asked, what's the brand again?
It's called Herbal Face Food.
And you'll post about it soon?
I will post about it soon. And actually, I already put a link in my bio. It's like number 3 or 4 link. You will see Herbal Face Food. I have there 20% code if you want to use. Yeah, you know, it's like it's like, you know, when it really works for you, you want to share it. When it really works for your face, and I really can see, oh my gosh. So that's about face, you see. And so during last month, I've been using just this for my face in the morning and in the evening. And I'm using a seer as a like you know, once a week treatment to do a face mask, to do a scrub for my face. So this, but using this every single morning, it's like wow.
That's called
like,
a
it's called
gua
gua sha. It's called gua sha.
sha.
Gua sha. Yeah. So it's just
I
like
gotta get
mine
that.
is made of jade. Some are made of like rose quartz. Some are made of other, you know, materials. I just like the way it feels. It's kind of like cold in your hands, and it's just amazing. I don't know.
And I have a jade roller. Do you think it's the
Yeah.
same, or should I get that?
I have jade roller too, and I never use jade roller. It just sits nicely in
Yeah, I
my,
never
you
use
know,
it.
yes, yeah. But this one, it's kind of like more convenient, and it's kind of like, you know, kind of like more deeper works. I don't know, but it really depends. What would you prefer? Like whatever you use, what you use is the best, right? Like
Yes,
so
yes.
for me, it's just this convenient. I just love how it. I just like it, you know. Hard to say, but I like it. I use it, and I think it's like super cool thing to use.
Yes.
So then working to my cosmetic, what I use, guys. Oh, give me a sec.
So somebody asked, when does the bundle end? I just want to let you guys know it ends on
Yeah.
Monday. And
Oh,
also
yeah.
somebody said that they used to do, they used to be a Botox injector, and now they do organic facials. So that's amazing. You're amazing. And
That's cool. Thank you so much for moving from all these injectors. It's like it's crazy, like, you know, like we don't need it. So this is the only cosmetic I use. That's it.
wow.
That's it. So I use this one. It's like a, you know, almost gone. It's like rose. So just, you know, like I applied a little bit here and a little bit like on this line. That's it. And I use this concealer if I have, you know, like once a month or sometimes, because I don't have like any black circles to conceal, you know, but sometimes if I have a pimple and I just want to like cover it, you know, I use it.
So what's the brand?
It's Pacifica, so that's why it lasts
Yeah.
forever. It's like I don't know, 2 years supply for me. Yeah. Yeah. Then guys, I use for my lips, this is the one I use for like last 5 years, I would say. It's Mineral Fusion. Do you know this brand?
Yes, I recommend them. Absolutely.
And the only product I'm using from them is this lip pencil, and it's called Elegant. the hue, and it's like very natural color. You see, it's like this, and I just use it around my lips. Again, not every day, you know, sometimes. Here's just a lip gloss. You know, it's and these two products are from Tarte. My friend Jenna recommended this Tarte a lot, and I trust you, and I tried. And this is like eyelashes. I do eyelashes and this lip gloss. That's it. I don't use anything else. Zero anything else. And for my eyelashes, I know you in your book you recommend to use this cool curler. You know? Yeah.
Why do I have it right here?
Yeah, you know. But my eyelashes, they are like they curled already, but they are super thin. Super thin, you know. So like even if I curl them, they are like just small. And I remember I used to go a few times to like color my eyelashes. You know, still, you know, it doesn't work this way because mine are just like they long, but they're like super thin, and so that's why I just do one layer of mascara, and I kind of like how it's like naturally looks. It doesn't like overpowering. If I like somebody wants bigger eyelashes, they can apply 3 layers or whatever. For me, usually 1 layer is enough, and I just like how it's kind of like opens up my eyes. So you see, as for cosmetics, that eats, and it's so cool, you know, like. I used to, as I told you, having bags of, you know, foundations and powders and concealers and applying them everywhere. Now I just don't do this. And I think that's also a way to healthier skin, just like using less, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was also a prisoner to makeup. I wouldn't leave the house without it. I remember that I was doing laundry, and we had like laundry in the basement of my apartment. And I had to put on makeup to go get the laundry, like, you know, just for 5 seconds to go out of my house. And, you know, yeah, it's very toxic, guys. When you're using store-bought makeup, like from the drugstore or department stores, I just want you guys to know that everything that goes on your skin, you're absorbing. It's like you're eating it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, lots of people don't realize it.
Yeah.
They just think it's on my skin. Yeah. And then you remove the makeup and you have like, it's all like, you know, like brown and everything. It's like,
yeah. It's
yeah,
the
so
same
you
thing.
remove the makeup, but actually like half of it absorbed to your skin, and that's what is left you remove. So, and who was saying this? I just read somewhere, I think on this guy's website, that every woman like consumes like 5 pounds of makeup, you know, absorbing like, you know, standard woman who is applying all this, you know, kind of, you know, creams and makeup and all that stuff. It's like they like calculated, and it's like it was like ridiculously high number. I'm like, really? And so you're like
That
eating
is
chemicals.
disgusting.
You're not eating like, you know, pineapple. You know, you can eat as much pineapple as you want, but you're eating these chemicals and these preservatives, and it's really crazy.
Yeah, and there's a lot of undiagnosed symptoms that we might have. Maybe like if you're always getting headaches or migraines, or you're always tired all the time, or you have these things where you go to the doctor and the doctor doesn't know what's wrong. You know, your labs are
Yeah.
normal. He doesn't know what to do. He or she doesn't know how to diagnose you. It can be some of these toxins that we are absorbing through our skin. And just so you guys know, if I'm sure you already know this, your skin is your largest organ in your body. It is an organ.
Yeah.
Okay. And so if you wouldn't pour makeup into your liver, don't pour makeup onto your skin. You're absorbing it. So you know what? In a world full of good, better, and best, we want to always
Yeah.
choose the best option. And the
Oh,
best
yeah.
option for you might be healthier makeup, right? Because you might have skin that is really bad, you know, acne and scars. And it's very embarrassing. It's very, very difficult to deal with acne. I totally have been there. So I would recommend, yeah, some of the options that Lena said, or I like 100% Pure is a nice brand. I'm sure you've used them before.
Yeah. So this thing, you know, I've been using for years. You know, I'm just getting all the time the new one, and it lasts forever. I
Oh,
mean,
that's 100% Pure.
it's 100% pure. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes,
a
yes,
rose
yes.
gold palette, and they have like, you know, few shades. You see, I'm almost done with them. Yeah,
I
but
love them. They're a great place to start. And, you know, just start paying attention to ingredients and start reading everything that goes onto your face, especially the foundation, the powders, the concealers, the primer, the moisturizers, the creams. We have to understand that we are eating this stuff. So slowly, 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 you can start to transform your beauty care routine. You know, my book will help for sure.
yeah,
And the better you eat, the less of this makeup you will need. I promise you. You know, we always think it's the same thing, what you just said. You know, people, they put on makeup and they don't realize that they're absorbing it, right? And it's the
somebody
same thing.
saying that, Janet, you don't use anything on your skin, and you said this on a Woodstock, and it's stuck with Haley, and she still, you know, think about this weekly. Think about this every day, every morning. Like whatever you like whenever you apply something, think that actually the less you apply, the better you feel.
Hold on, you don't use anything on your skin that you wouldn't eat. Oh yeah, yeah, wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. And so what I was saying, okay, so you made me think that it's also the same for your food. A lot of people think that they eat food and they eat it and then they just poop it out. It doesn't work
Yeah,
like that. It
yeah,
doesn't work like that.
exactly. Yes.
It literally, our cells are made of what we eat. Okay, so like we absorb through our bodies, not just our skin. When we put on makeup, we
Yeah.
absorb the makeup, but we absorb in our cells everything we eat. So if you eat an animal's body part, you are absorbing that animal's body part. If you eat a vegan donut, a processed junky vegan donut with crap and toxins and colors and dyes, you're absorbing those toxins, okay? And it's gonna take your body a long time to detoxify that. So just everything, every single time you eat, I want you to remember us. And we're telling you, you're absorbing that. If you're eating a burger, you're absorbing that burger, okay?
Yeah.
So be
But that's
careful, guys.
incredible how people think that they eat and they poop, like you said.
I
Yeah.
thought it too.
Yeah, I thought it too. Yeah. And it doesn't work this way, because we really see how we feel right after and how we feel the next day. And it means that it's really works, you know, in your body, not just, you know, going through. It really applies, you know, to your bloodstream, to your cells, like to everything. And it's cool because like eating healthy, we can improve the way we look. So we can improve the way we feel. It's so wonderful. It's really awesome. Yeah.
It's the best thing to do. It's
Yeah.
best for the planet, the animals, the people. Oh, I don't have mine. Oh,
This is this thing which, you know, like you don't need to go to massages. I mean, I still go once a month to treat myself with massage, but this is massage I'm making every single day around my whole body. It's with course focusing on your butt and on your legs and, you know, on tummy. And you know, guys, my skin feels like a baby, like seriously, 100%. Like I know this, I feel it. It's so amazing. And I just love the feeling and sensation and kind of like activation of all the cells. And like, I actually feel like very energized after I'm doing this, you know, because like it's really, you wake up, every single cell in your body, every single cell. And so I do this every day. Sometimes I do in the morning, sometimes in the evening, it really depends, but I do it every day and I love it. And I apply cream. You know, I like this one. It's like called anti-aging body cream. It's also
so that is called a dry brush. Okay, somebody asked, what is that called? It's a dry brush, and oh my gosh, it will change your life. It will change your life.
And you know, my husband, he saw me doing this and he like, okay, let me try. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's so painful. You know, for him it was like painful. But again, it's like with time, you just like your body just adjusts, you know, to this like sensation, and you not necessarily have to like brush yourself like you brush in your sink, but you have to be gentle, but at the same time doing like proper amount of pressure, so like your dead skin cells, they just like get away, and it's like circulates and gets so much, you know, blood, you know, to your, like, how would you describe it, like you just activate all your blood vessels and you activate all your skin, and it's incredible. Wow.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best things for your skin. It's free. You're going to buy it once. You're going to use it every day. It never runs out.
I have it forever. I've been having this for a few years already. Nothing happened. It's like, it's in a great shape. It's like, do the thing. It's like, it's awesome. Yeah.
And it moves your lymphatic system too. Okay. The reason why Lena is so glowy, okay, is because her lymphatic system is moving and working properly, okay? Because when your lymphatic system is clogged, all right, you're holding on to toxins, you're holding on to weight, you're holding on to, you know, your food that you're supposed to be releasing, you know, waste, and you need those channels to be clear. And this is everything she does is for like the guayasha. Am I saying it right?
Guasha.
I can't say it. This is great for lymphatic drainage, the dry brush,
your face.
the way you eat, the juice, the smoothies, everything she's doing, yoga. It's great for draining your lymph nodes. So yeah, there you go. That's why she looks the way she looks, guys.
Yeah, and you know, it doesn't take much time. Seriously, like this dry brush massage, you know, maybe a couple minutes, you know, it's not like some people recommend doing it 15 minutes. I know I just never do this long. For me, it really works. Just even couple minutes, just going around your whole body, and you know, little bit, you know, a few like seconds more on your like, you know, butt and your like
great for cellulite.
And you know, and it's seriously, it's like, it works amazing. It works miracles. You just have to be consistent in doing this every single day. So that's why I just have it, you know, these two products just like in front of me, and whenever I get, you know, ready for the shower, I just use them, or sometimes I use actually after shower. So it really depends. I think it works both ways great. Like on your clean skin, and you just exfoliate, you know, extra, you know, like your warm skin, which is like ready for all this exfoliation. So I mostly actually use it after the shower, but I read that you recommended to use it before shower. So it's like two ways, like you can try. Both ways, it's like, yeah.
And so Richard keeps asking about rose water. So do you use rose water? Do you recommend it? Do you like it?
I've been using some time, you know, I don't have it here now because I don't have it anymore, but I used to have from Asia, like, you know, like a spray, and it's like a face mist, and it wasn't rose water. It was like something else, but I like using like a spray mist, and I have it in my car now, which is empty, and I just put there just regular water, you know, in a nice spray bottle, and I have it in my car. And whenever I feel kind of like a little bit, you know, tired or a little bit, you know, dehydrated, I just spray all over my face a few times.
Just water.
You know, just water, actually, yeah. But I know that rose water, it smells very nice, and it has, you know, extra benefits and everything. But you know, it's better using just water than not using anything else. You know, just like having this spray, you know, like especially in a plane when you fly somewhere, like your skin feels dehydrated. Doesn't matter how much water you drink. It's just like the way body works. And so I like having it and just like mist my face or like wherever my hair, you know, and get some refreshment and get some hydration, like external hydration.
I personally tried to use rose water, Richard, and it made me break out. I wanted to use it because it smells so good, but my skin is so sensitive. My skin is so sensitive. I don't know what it was, but I actually broke out from the rose water.
Wow.
So
Uh-huh.
I recommend it. If try it, maybe you'll love it. I love the way it smells, but it makes me break out, and I don't know why. Somebody uses rose water with jasmine. Oh, jasmine, I love.
Yeah.
And back to the dry brush real quick. I read once that if you're very tired, yeah, this is one of the most amazing things. And there's 3 points on your body that really energize you with the dry brush. So one is behind your neck. The other point is on the inside of your elbow, and the other point is behind your knee. If you rub these 3 points, you'll feel really energized specifically. It's in like,
Wow.
you know, Chinese medicine, they talk about this in acupuncture.
Yeah.
So,
I should try it.
um,
It's really
yeah,
cool.
I love doing it. And wow, I just want to say we have so many amazing comments. Thank you guys so much. Somebody asked if you'll marry them. She's already married, but I'll marry you. I'm single, so.
Oh my gosh, it's nice. As you see, Instagram connects.
I practice English. Okay, they want to practice English. Well, this is a good time to practice.
Yeah. Somebody saying that they bought dry brush from Amazon. Yeah, there are so many products available on Amazon. You just go, you Google or just go to Amazon and see, and you can buy anything. Like the one I use is from Asia also, you know, from this brand, but you know, they are like the same. It's kind of like, it's just like a wooden base and this, you know, natural feathers. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. And as for hair, my friend
Yes.
Amber, she recommended this brand. Have you heard? Davines.
No, I've never heard of this brand.
It's Italian based, and she's my friend. She's Italian, and she really loved it, and so I trusted. And I got it, and I'm using this shampoo for 3 months already, and still having it. You know, you just use a tiny bit, and it's super natural, smells jasmine, super nice, and
I will
everything.
definitely
So
try it.
that's what I'm using. But I made a print screen of do-it-yourself shampoo. I want to try, you know.
Yeah, you know, shampoo and conditioner has been the one thing that is so hard for me to find, you know? So I do have a list that I recommend, but I'm definitely going to check out that brand as well.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Do you live in the States?
I live in Encinitas. Yeah, we live in Encinitas now in California, but we move into Costa Rica in January. So we are in
Yes.
we are in
Okay.
a transitional state. Yeah.
Okay, so I
Gonna
can get
pack all
that
my
brand.
kitchen, gonna pack all my 10 products I use and go there.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah. Okay, so the shampoo and conditioner, yes, you can make your own, but honestly, do your best, you know, just do your best, because the shampoo and conditioner, it's you know, very hard to find like a
Yeah.
100% pure brand with everything that you know, but there are some great brands. I have a whole list in the book, and I have a DIY one as well, so you can make your own with baking
So it's
soda, lime.
interesting to try. Yeah, interesting to try. I'm gonna try. Somebody asked if you can use dry brush on your face. No, guys, you think you use this thing all over your body, all over your body. On your face, you use this thing, gua sha. So
the
yeah,
skin on our face is
just
too thin.
your skin is super thin here, and it's very sensitive. If you use this, I don't know, it's you can have some problems. But this is very mild, very soft, and you don't push much. You do like very like massage, like movements. Yeah, so that's cool. I wish, I always was dreaming to go to facial specialist and to do massages, like like 10 massages, something like that, like make a sit. And I never done it.
I get a massage every few weeks, and my woman does the face. Oh my God. Like,
but you know what? I have to tell you that I'm not going to esthetician at all. I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah, because I used to go when I was younger, and when I had all these problems, and it's kind of like helped at one point, or but anyways, I came to conclusion that the less you treat your skin, the better it feels. And so what I do every weekend, I do this polish, what is it, vitamin C probiotic polish. So it's like a scrub for my face, and it's really like removes all this dead particles, and it's really refreshes the face so nicely. And I do one of the masks, and that's it.
Yeah,
and
leave
so
it alone. Let it breathe, let it heal, let it do its thing.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
body.
And so I cut my expenses significantly, because any facial depending where you live, can be from $60 to $160, and it's your time, it's your everything. But I think it's a great thing to go and still like relax and get your body relaxed. But I go to massage every month. I love going to massage, and it's just actually time to make an appointment. Yeah.
So, another thing that you do,
But
Another
with
thing
the
to do
face,
for your lymphatic system. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
And you,
with the face, I just stopped going, and it's, you see, it works great, you know, without even going and having this. Because when you use good cosmetic at home, you don't need this burst of, you know, salon based cosmetic, because they usually use, you know, very like high concentrated serums, and of course, you know, and all the procedures which are needed, and you know, at one point more or less. But when you use at home great products, then you probably can just eliminate this
and
expensive.
yeah, I want to just say, like, I've never had a facial, and the people always ask me like my advice on facials or estheticians or whatever, and I would just tell you it's the same like being healthy. One salad is not going to make you healthy. One facial is not going to clear your skin. It's what you do day in and day out. You heard her beauty routine. That's why she's so beautiful, because she has a routine that works for her. It's simple. She can do it every day. And it's the things you do consistently over time that actually work. Not the one facial that you spend $300, $400 on. That's not going to work. You
Yeah.
maybe you'll get some of the blackheads out, but they'll just come back, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I truly believe the same, and it's really nice going to esthetician and then feeling how beautiful you are. But it's just for a couple of days, and then you go back to your routine, and you back have this again, you know, issues which you've been having, and then you kind of think, oh, I need to go again, and it's like you getting addicted to this, you know, salon visits, and you go every single time, you spend money, but you're not getting long results, because it's just something else has to be changed. And exactly the way you eat, the way you treat your body, and the way you know, treat with less stuff but with more powerful stuff. So it's
Yes,
really,
so if
really
you
makes
want to
sense.
start giving up the toxic makeup products, and you want to start giving up the junk food, I highly recommend you check out the link in either of our bios, okay? Because we have something called the Raw Vegan Bundle, and it contains all of these amazing recipes, all of the mindset tips and tricks. We have books on yoga, books on starting your own vegan business. We've got all these things to help you start on your journey to health, to your optimal health, and the way you're supposed to look. The way you're supposed to look. And before we end this live, I just need. Oh.
He's like, girl.
Before we end this live, I just want to say, okay, exactly the way that you are online is the way you are in real life. She is, guys, Lena is the nicest person I have ever met. And literally, I've met a lot of amazing people, but literally so incredibly down to earth and nice and kind. And by the way, even more beautiful in person. I don't know how that's possible, but even more beautiful in person. Okay. And really, like, thank you for being you. You're so real and authentic and so genuine. And you know what? That's rare to meet somebody genuine offline. You meet them online and, you know, they're not the same in person. And you are exactly who you are. So kind, so loving. And yeah, I
Thank
just
you so
thank you.
much, Annette. Thank you so much. I'm so happy we connected, and so happy that we met in person, you know,
Yes.
just, you know, on a festival. It's so amazing, like, you know, how we connect and we support each other and we inspire each other. It's just priceless. Like, you know, guys, wherever you're doing it, but having like a group of support of people who share the same values and who kind of motivates and inspires you every day, it's super important too. Because you can read all the books, you can watch all the movies, you can educate yourself in so many ways. But if you're not having this like right support, it can all just, you know, come and go, you know, from your head. And yeah, so I truly appreciate you. I love you so much. I love your book so sincerely. I seriously, I made like 25 screenshots and I put, you know, notes with like the
I can't believe this.
and I still have so many questions. I will, you know, we'll talk later, you know, about questions. But yeah, I truly appreciate you, and we should do this more often, because you see, like, people are interested, they have questions about skincare routine and you know, about what we put on in our body and what we put on our body, on our faces. So I think we should just
Anytime,
talk about
let
this.
me know. I love you. I will anytime. I love you. So
Thank
I'll
you.
do it.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. So everyone have a good day. Jeanette, have a great rest of the day. I can wait to come to Florida and hang out with you.
Yes. Let me know. Let me
Yeah,
know, girl.
yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I got you
Okay.
on the fruit.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
boo.
Bye.